How's it going, guys? My name is Tavares and welcome to my second channel. If you're looking for the first channel, this isn't it, but I have something really interesting, and it's a car that I have not worked on, but I've been in ownership, in possession of for the last 3 years, and it's actually not my car, it's my girlfriend's car. I think it's actually taken 2 hurricanes, like right to the front of it, and you can tell this has been essentially dead. It has not ran. I think it needed some mechanical work. I can't even remember at this point. But since Valentine's Day is in, near as makes no difference, 24 hours, I wanted to do something nice for my girlfriend and revive her car and let her drive it again, because it's a really cool car. But step number 1 is getting this thing off the trailer. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that because, well, it doesn't run. Even if we put a battery jump box on it, it doesn't want to turn on, so this is fun.
If you fit in there.
If I fit in there, what are you gonna give me?
I'll give you that car, but running.
You're giving me this car running?
Yep.
How does that make any sense? Oh, ye of little faith. Okay, watch this, watch this.
Oh, ye of little space.
Oh, ye of little space. Oh my, okay, that's... Turns out I didn't need to get that vasectomy after all. It just happened on its own, didn't it? Yep, no, turns out I only need 1 leg. There we go. Wow, look, that's so... It smells terrible in here. Oh, that's a smell.
Did you doubt him?
Yeah, 100%. Brake doesn't work. Goodbye. Bye.
It smells terrible in here.
Nice.
It's like bad coffee and also cat puke.
Right, a little bit. Straight. Don't hit the brake.
Now this is something pretty cool. I think it's a 2011 or a 2012 or a 2013. It's a Volvo C30 T5 R-Design. It doesn't run. And I wish it did, because if it did, it would have a 5-cylinder. Actually, I'll pop the hood here. I don't know where the hood popper is.
That's the lizard on the windshield here. Hey, where's the hood popper, dude?
Excuse me? I don't think he speaks English. Oh, I got it.
All right.
It was a little red button switch lever thing. Non-zero chance that this may be full of snakes. So ta-da! Yeah. So it's a 5-cylinder with a turbocharger, and I don't know what happened here. Is it missing an intake or something?
That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, it just goes right here. Look at that.
Oh, it's a scoop.
Yeah, I fixed the car already.
All right, guys, thanks for watching.
Okay, bye-bye. Step number 1 is we have to kind of get a lay of the land and see what works, what doesn't. Right now, nothing works, but I figure if we put 12 volts to that, we can see if the electronics are okay. Then we can try to get it to start. It has 3-year-old gas, so that's going to be tough. And then I know that it had some mechanical issues, like some ignition issues, had a check engine light, so we're going to get to that. And after that, we have to give it a nice clean because it looks like crap. And we do this all in 1 day because Valentine's Day is, well, right now it is Wednesday afternoon and Valentine's Day is Friday.
So you're making an entire video about your last-minute Valentine's Day present to your girlfriend.
I am very thoughtful. I'm a really good boyfriend. Very thoughtful, not last minute at all. You know, this was definitely premeditated, and I knew this moving forward, which is why we have so many hours to do this. We should get started.
We're not sleeping tonight, are we?
All right, so before we figure out how the engine runs, I want to know how this car is electronically. Now, we have a battery charger on the battery. I don't think the battery is good, but at least we have good voltage. And I'm going to turn it to the on position. And what we're going to do is we're going to test the computers in this car and see if they come back with any error codes. And for that, we have this guy right here, which is today's sponsor, Carly. Now, how this works is it's super simple. You just connect this to your OBD2 port, your onboard diagnostics port. And then once you do that, you go into the Carly app and then it scans every module in the car. Now, I just scanned it and it tells me that my health is very bad. It's not good, and it found 92 issues. Now I wager it's probably stored codes in the ECU because the battery went flat. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna clear the issues. I mean, you can see all the issues we have. These are highlighted in red: driver information module, then we have accessory USB, anti-lock brake, Bluetooth, body control module, central electronics, blah, 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 blah. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Carly, then it is exactly what you need if you like to diagnose and fix your car yourself. Not only does it have diagnostics, maintenance, and live data, but you can also have repair guides and a smart mechanic on select vehicles, which tells you from start to finish exactly what you need to do to fix your issue. But not only that, if you have a BMW, an Audi, or a Volkswagen, or other select models, you can actually change some features on your car that it didn't come with from the factory. And we have some footage of us doing exactly that on another car that we had in the shop. Now this is super cool because you can go into the modules of your car and custom code your car to the way you want it. It's something that I love while doing DIY projects because, you know, that's why we do this stuff. This is exactly what you need for a DIY custom car project. So if you guys want to try Carly out on your own, and I certainly suggest you do, go to the link in my video description below and you'll get a special discount. And this is only for my viewers. Go check it out right now.
And a 1, and a 2, and a...
Hello, welcome to the underside of my car. Can you see?
Yes.
Can you guys see? I can see the camera really well. Okay, I've never been under this car, and what's cool is that it's only slightly rusty. Now, this was a Midwest car, and in the Midwest, they have this thing called snow. And what they do to combat the snow is they put these like little rocks on the ground, but the rocks, they dissolve. Like I think they're called
Sodium.
Sodium chloride.
Yes.
Sodium chloride. There's another name for it, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
What happens is it goes on the metal, and the thin metal, the coating wears away, and then you have this this rust right here. This actually isn't too bad. This is just surface rust. So we can probably clean that up and treat it. We're not going to do that today because we have bigger fish to fry. But everything here seems like, you know, it's a 200,000 plus mile car.
Which is insane because this is pretty clean.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the chassis, they did a really good job, like weatherproofing and rust-proofing it, so there's no rust at all, like anywhere. It's a steel car. Oh, the tie rods are okay. I mean, it's probably could do with a clean. The brakes could use a change, but I think a good, you know, few stops on the highway, probably gonna be okay.
Nice little Tony tune-up.
We have the exhaust. That's seen some better days.
That's a little crunchy.
Yeah, but it's not leaking anywhere, so that's good. We'll leave it like that.
Well, that you know of. The car hasn't run in.
The car has not run. That's true. This is not great. The exhaust hanger.
Ooh.
We're gonna pretend we didn't see that, so that's okay. Back here, it is a little bit more rusty. A little bit. Okay, that's a little. That's a lot. That's actually a lot. It's a lot of rust. It's not gone through the frame, but if we're going to be driving this car more, I think it makes sense to replace this. And you know what we can replace it with? An all-wheel drive conversion. I was actually planning on seeing a lot of crustiness. I mean, other than the surface rust here that we're not really going to do anything about right now, all the bushings seem to be okay. They're not like, can't really move it much. As Mike Brewer would say, it's an honest motor. Motor? No, he's not. No, that's not his accent. He says T's, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
He doesn't say bottle of water. Bottle of water. Yeah, he doesn't say water bottle.
I'd say it's a cracking motor.
A cracking motor. Yeah. No, he said water. Water. Yeah, a bottle of water.
Everyone
has closed this video.
The chat is empty.
So most of our work is going to be up top, getting this car running, and then make sure it drives okay. And then I think I got a nice little Valentine's Day gift. I think that'll be cool.
Probably should wash it.
I should wash it. Yeah. It smells bad.
Really bad.
It smells bad. Ooh, okay.
Oh, hey, that's really green.
All the green leaked out.
What is the green for?
It's the green. It's green. It's green. You know, you want your green to be in the car, not outside the car. It's bad. Also, there's a little rust on these radiator pipes. That is a radiator pipe. No, it's a boost tube. It's a boost tube that makes the turbo go chooch. I mean, it's a little rusty down here. It's you can see the oxidation. Nothing that a little dry ice can't fix. We're not going to dry ice this car because that's incredibly expensive. Take a look at this. You have there's an axle that's axle boot that's ripped. So it just spewed a bunch of grease everywhere. So that's nice.
Well, it keeps it from rusting.
It does keep it from rusting. It's a nice little
free undercoat.
Yeah, free undercoating. Yeah, you get that with the car. I'm gonna pretend like you know, we didn't see anything else, and we should probably just work on this car. Just get it. Let's just get it running.
What up?
You just go, hey! I want to show you a demonstration of how easy this car is to work on. So this is a headlight, and as you can see, it has seen some better days. That headlight was actually replaced.
Oh, you already did it?
Well, no, I didn't do that. It was replaced a while ago because that headlight started to look like this. Now, usually you'd get like some toothpaste and like some sandpaper, and you can make this look a lot better. But you can just buy a new headlight and then just be done with it. And that's what I did 3 years ago. And the way to take out this headlight is there's one tab right here. It's right there. You just pull this tab out like so. Put that tab right there. And then, watch this. Look at that. Boom. Done.
There's no way. That's it.
That's it. That's literally it. It takes 10 seconds to take a headlight out in this car. So we could throw this in the garbage. We're not going to throw this in the garbage because we probably need stuff.
I could probably restore that.
You can restore this? Who are you going to sell it to? Me? I got a brand new OEM headlight from Magneti Marelli. Italy just turned off the video.
I love that it's an Italian company, but the box is Swedish flag colors.
Yes, it's a Swedish racing green. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Don't ask how much this cost me because I literally do not know.
Does it smell like a fresh headlight?
I don't know, you tell me. You can smell the benzene.
It smells light and refreshing.
What? Plug her in, click, like that. And boom.
I still can't believe how easy that thing goes.
Yep, and then that goes back in there. Headlight installed. We are going to be installing a bunch of other stuff, and when I say we, I mean Shop Dad Jack, because I have 5 new coil packs and also OEM Volvo spark plugs. Look at this. They're OEM. I've never seen this before.
They look like they came from IKEA.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like Tanstift?
Tanstift. Well, that made that sound German somehow.
You know what we should do before then? We should probably get a new battery and then turn it on and see what actual issues this car has. New battery, and figure we'll get a bunch of supplies, filter, oil filter, and just do a tune-up on it, and then we'll clean it, and hopefully it should start and run. And that's going to be...
I'm a big fan of this car.
That's going to be easy. That's going to be easy. We're not going to have any problems with this car, and my Valentine's Day is going to be great, because I'm a good partner.
There you go. That's heavy.
What's our chance?
It'll fire right up.
All right, let's see what happens.
That's a knock.
Thank you.
What was that? That's not good.
That's in there.
It started up. It might be just low oil pressure, but like what? Do we have oil in there?
Yeah, we just checked it.
Well, the headlight works.
That's good.
Headlights. Wow. Horn works.
That's not a get out of my way horn. That's a have a nice day horn.
Wow, that sounded terrible.
Yeah.
So it didn't sound like that before. Turns out leaving it for 3 years probably wasn't
The best idea.
a great idea.
Happy Valentine's Day.
The good thing is if we blow the engine we can just get a new one from IKEA. I wonder if there's something maybe on the forums that's like, oh, you should definitely not do this after it sits, or there's some valve or something, I don't know.
Do people still use forums? That's still a thing?
Facebook group?
Facebook page.
Friendster.
Friendster,
Yeah.
Add me on Friendster, guys.
Yeah, Rex is on Friendster. He's holding out.
I don't know, this thing kind of sounded like a grinder.
He's on there too. Also, if you guys are wondering who's behind the camera, the OGs amongst you will know that it's Andrew. Andrew Howell. Turn the camera around. Show the people your face.
Yep.
There's a timing belt on this car. I didn't know that.
So are we just listening to the valves making out with the pistons right now?
No, it wouldn't have started. Like the second time, it wouldn't have started.
Yeah, you're right. Jack's already on it, dude. Don't worry about it.
Have you done this before?
No, I've seen it done.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's watched YouTube before.
I see how you guys work.
Oh, you're not gonna get any good wrenching advice from this channel. This is.
I didn't say it was good. I just said I seen you guys work.
Okay, that's fair.
Do as we say, not as we do.
I'm gonna be in real trouble if the engine's blown. Fun fact, this engine is the same engine as the Mark II Ford Focus ST.
Yes.
You know, they do make like aftermarket parts for this, intercoolers and turbos and stuff. So it wouldn't be bad if we knew that the engine was bad to do a complete rebuild of this car like right now, and then just release this video in 3 years on my main channel.
Valentine's Day 2027.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, there you go.
Or 2028, that's 3 years. I keep forgetting it's 25 now.
What? Since when?
Since January 1st.
I don't know when the last time the timing belt has been done.
I hope it has been done.
Oh wait, hold on.
Wait. Oh.
It says, oh lordy. How many miles does this car have on it?
184.12.
184.12.
Okay, so 184,000 miles. Timing belt was replaced at 95,656 miles.
90,000 miles ago.
Maybe a little bit out of date.
And maybe a little bit out of time.
Is it weird that I'm weirdly excited about an engine being bad?
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird, right? That's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah. It sounded like it got a little bit better. It definitely wasn't firing on all 5 cylinders. So my mom would say, you know, when we're in these really involved projects, and when I get flustered and I get frustrated, she goes, isn't there a man you can call that can help? And a lot of times it's like, hey, we're the only people in the world doing this, but now there is a man I can call, and that's him. So I'm calling on you, Jack. You're the man.
Well, you know, pull the coils off, pull the plugs out, and see what we see there.
Yeah. We can also replace some of this loom because we got new loom.
No lorum?
Loom? Loom. Oh, that's a nightmare to say.
That's bad.
That's terrible. We could also, we have a Borescope, and we take these off, and we have brand new coils, brand new spark plugs. Take these off, and then
Take a look down.
take a look down there and see what we find. And if there's a piece of a valve in there, they're like, oh no,
Oh no!
oh no.
The Volvo!
Jack has taken out the spark plugs, and it just doesn't feel right. It's very kind of crunchy. I mean, there's plenty of space around the socket. And it comes out. This one actually feels okay. It's a little bit graunchy, but no, this one's okay. It doesn't look terrible. It's a little bit of oil. Yeah, a little oily, but I mean, at least we're getting oil. At least oil's getting somewhere. Okay, tightening that. Ooh. Did we put WD on that?
Yeah. Should we let it sit, maybe?
No, I'm not letting anything sit. We're just gonna do thousands of dollars in damage right away. I'm gonna go out on a limb here You can see that it has a Volvo symbol there. Don't know if you can see that. But original Volvo plugs could mean that it was either dealer installed and they just didn't put any anti-seize, because sometimes these plugs need anti-seize on the threads. If you have NGK spark plugs, you don't, because they have a coating on them. But everything else, I believe, needs anti-seize, and this didn't have it. And these are made of steel, and that's made of aluminum, and sometimes there's a thing called galvanic corrosion, and it can lead to this issue. But those could be the stock spark plugs, dude. Those could be the original spark plugs, which is insane for 180,000 miles. I mean, maybe this plug is feeling better. So I think we just kind of
Send it.
We just send it and go through it, or I just snapped it off and, you know, help.
They make a tool for that.
They do make a tool for that. It's called getting a new engine. And guys, if you can see this spark plug, then hit that subscribe button. I know it had nothing to do with the spark plug, but just hit the subscribe button, because we need more subscriptions. I want to get to 1 million by the end of the year, and that all starts with you. You know, like PBS, you know, viewers like you, it starts with you, except you don't have to give us any money.
Yeah, if you already subscribed to the original channel, why not just subscribe to this one?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Also, you could give us money if you wanted to. I don't know how, but like figure it out. I don't know.
We about to do a dental exam? What the heck is this?
Yeah, so this is what's known in the industry as a real long camera, real long pointy camera boy. So this is a Borescope or an endoscope or some sort of scope, and you gotta hold on. It's upside down. It's upside down right now.
Can you find the hole?
Yeah, it's always a struggle. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's the top of the cylinder. That actually doesn't look terrible. Actually, take a look at that. That was like metal.
Yep.
Oh, that's metal right there.
That's a chunkaroonie right there, bud.
Yeah, this might have actually been valve contact. Oh crap. Yeah, we should turn it over by hand, yeah. And if we turn it over by hand, and we'll take a look at what that looks like.
How you feeling, bud?
I just wanted to do something nice, you know? The headlight looks fantastic.
It really, and you know what?
It looks really good.
It looks fantastic. And if you find another C30,
yeah,
you could just take these headlights and put them on the new C30.
I need a win. I need something like, if it turns out that is the issue, then we're going to need headwork, if not an entire new engine, because I don't know what the headwork would cost versus buying a whole nother engine. And then we'd need head gasket, we need all new seals, because 200,000 miles, you don't want to reuse any of that. And then while we're at it, might as well do turbos, injector, intake manifold,
Rods.
you know, rods, pistons, get 500 horsepower, that sort of thing.
I mean, these things with straight pipes do sound kind of like a Gallardo.
They do, and with a broken valve, they sound kind of like a tractor. Okay, so this should, I'm gonna do clockwise. Okay, so this should move. Yeah. And it's moving pretty nice. And stop.
There we have it.
Yeah. We don't have any spark plugs in we have no spark plugs in this, so there shouldn't be any resistance. Like, this is super easy. And then you hit that.
That's probably where the valves are hitting the piston.
Yeah.
And then you're pushing past it.
I'm pushing past it, yeah. I'm making it better. Okay, so
clearancing.
Yeah. So I think our engine's good. Bad. Engine very bad. All right, let's go up and check the damage we did. Yep, look at that. Yeah, that's
We have contact, yeah.
yeah, so maybe timing chain skip it 2, timing belt skip it 2. That's gonna be a big heck and crap. There goes my Valentine's Day.
More like Valentine's Day, am I right? Valvin timing.
This engine timing. We should end this clip now, because I need to sit down and think about what I'm gonna do with this car.
And when he says sit down and think, he means sit down and cry.
Cry, yeah.
So what if we, and by we I mean you wanna just check the timing?
I think that's a good starting point. Let's get it apart, turn it over, get the marks lined up, and let's see if we have one that's off. is the mark, and that's supposed to be up here.
Well, the good thing is there's not a ton of oil leaks here. It's actually pretty clean.
Yeah, so when we throw the engine away, it won't make a mess.
Yeah, it's good.
It's great.
Yeah. Now I have a hypothesis that may make sense because the car, while it didn't sound great when it drove into my driveway, it didn't sound like this. And I think what happened was the car was left in gear when it was being towed. Now that's not a problem for most cars. Now you have to leave them in gear because when the car is in gear, it essentially keeps the car from moving. You also have the e-brake up and that's fine. However, on some timing belt cars like this one, I know my Mitsubishi 3000 GT is pretty susceptible to this. If you leave it in gear and the car moves around a little bit on a trailer, that can translate into the crank actually moving, because if the wheels are moving, it moves the crank. And if the timing belt isn't on there all that well because the tensioner hasn't been tensioned, I guess if it's oil pressure fed, if the tensioner is slack and the timing belt isn't as tight as it should be, the crank can move independent of the timing belt, and it can move that, it can skip a few teeth. So it has happened to me once before. That would make sense why this happened. I don't know if that's actually the case. It could be when we started it up, maybe it just didn't have oil pressure or something. But I bet you, if we fix the timing, there is a chance, a very, very small chance, because I didn't see like a lot of damage on the valve, small chance that this may run and drive. Might not be super happy, but you never know. Sometimes you just put them back and then it's fine.
Worth a shot.
It's worth a shot because I'm not putting a new engine in this. Not today, at least.
All right, it's the start of a new day. We have some goodies.
We have a new timing belt.
New timing belt. We got
Oil filter.
oil filter.
Cabin filter.
Perfect. We definitely need that.
Air filter.
Cabin and Abin filter. If it gets timed, what do you think the chances are of this thing running?
I think pretty good. We have to support the engine so we can get this motor mount off to remove the cover and to remove the belt.
So the motor mount has to come off to do the belt.
Yeah.
But we got to support the engine. So you're doing a great job. We're here for you. We hope you pull through, and we're rooting for you. Is that good? Supported?
Good pep talk.
All right, awesome.
So, got the belt on.
The belt's on.
The belt is on.
And everything is lined up and timed correctly?
Everything is lined up.
Okay, well, what happens if you turn the crank by hand?
So it turns over now, nice and easy.
And it doesn't stop like it used to?
Correct.
Nice.
Wow.
So Freddie, the belt's on.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't bind up.
Okay.
Are we still going to do a built 5-cylinder with a big turbo and an all-wheel drive conversion?
Not today.
Oh.
All right, so everyone except for Jack has left, and we are ready to start this thing. Horn works. We're ready to start this thing for the first time. He retimed everything, so now nothing binds. This still might be a little bit on the blown engine side and making smoke and no power side, but let's see what happens. Wiper works. All right. It runs. She's sounding a little tappety. It is a lot. It's quiet, actually.
I think we're good.
Actually, dude. Oh my, that sounds great. I mean, for 200,000 miles, I think it sounds good. Dude, that's not bad at all. Hell yeah. Woo. All right. So it is way past Valentine's Day. I'm late. Now this engine runs Well, it runs. So I want to make sure it runs for a very, very long time, at least as long as the engine can. And for that, we're using our partners at Valentine, their new Restore and Protect. This is the best that you can get for your engine, especially with something with higher mileage. So this is the first and only motor oil that will remove up to 100% of deposits. Now, I believe this takes somewhere around 6 quarts. And yeah, they do have like the bigger jugs that you can pour in, but I like the little ones, you know? It gives you more, it's like a more intimate feeling, because you're just doing one of those. Got the sideways pour action going. I do that times 6, and then we should be able to turn this car on and then give it a very, 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 very much needed clean.
It's like selecting a fine wine, isn't it?
It is, bro. This is just...
Look at this cabinet. Look at this cabinet full of G-Technic. It really is like a fine wine. You got the best of the best.
It's almost like we're sponsored by them.
Now this looks absolutely insane. The guys knocked this out of the park. Now this has 180,000 miles, but look at it. I mean, it looks, at least from back here, from 10 feet away, it looks super, super clean. We got the new headlights, we got, well, the retimed engine, so now it actually runs. And we have a new oil change and new ignition system, and this looks amazing. Now all the guys are out and it's actually nighttime now, but I feel like later is better than never. So I'm gonna go and show my girlfriend her new car. This is probably a little bit darker than I'd want, but let's park it as close to the garage as possible. Like right here's probably okay. I am such a good boyfriend. Now this car sat right over there for like 3 years. So, I mean, I'm basically bringing it home, but it looks fantastic. Look at that headlight.
Oh my God.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Look at it. I know it's really dark.
It is.
Yeah.
But that's clean. It's so shiny.
Uh-huh. It's a little cleaner than when it left, and also it runs a lot better than when it left.
And both headlights.
Yeah, both headlights.
You can see through them.
Yeah, you can. This one was in real bad shape, and then now we got 2 headlights.
I'll be able to see.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
So
Wow.
I forgot that this car may have needed some work before it was parked. As I was driving, I noticed that the brakes are probably, they need to be replaced. So maybe not a great idea for you to drive it right now, but maybe in the near future we can go on like a little date night or something.
I'd love that, yeah.
This is red, the color of love, right? It's the
Yeah.
color of love and the color of fast. Go inside. Rex did an amazing job.
Wow.
Well, when I say an amazing job, he probably got a bunch of fun new diseases. Actually, you know what? Turn it on. Turn it on. Ooh.
Ooh.
Look at that. Rev it.
I'm scared.
No, don't be scared.
I'm scared.
Don't. Oh, yeah. And there goes the new timing belt.
And dead.
Awesome. Well, we still need to do some work to it.
Okay.
Because what I think we should do is all-wheel drive conversion, and then we should do 500 horsepower and also like a bunch of other really stupid modifications that make the car undrivable.
That's what we do with every car. That's perfect.
See, this is why we're together. The clutch in this is really quite easy.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why it made it so easy to learn?
Yep.
Awesome. What's that smell?
That's the smell of love. It's the smell of, it's probably a little bit of mold, but you know, it's fine. We cleaned most of it out. Well, she's a turbo 5-cylinder, so. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Wait, it used to drive like this?
Yes, it used to drive like this.
It's been so long.
Yeah. So how do you like your car?
I love it. I love it. Why is it telling you that the airbag's gonna go off?
It's not going to go off. It's just...
You already crashed it.
No, it just means that if it does crash, it might not go off. I wanted to make this car running and driving for you, but we still need a few things to get it right. So, number one, brakes. I think it needs some mounts for the engine and transmission, because it's a 5-cylinder. It's going to be a little bit like buzzy, but I think... Oh yeah. You know, we could probably use a short shifter, because that shifter is there's a long throw in that shifter. I am very glad this seems like a total result. So I will leave you guys there. Hopefully, okay, we're going fast. Oh, that's okay. All right. Before I die in a Volvo, I am going to tell you guys to subscribe to this channel. We do a lot of work on different cars, and some cars you might not see on the main channel, and you only see them here. So go subscribe, and also it'll make Tommy's day. You know, the cameraman Tommy, every time we have one subscriber, a single tear comes out of his cheek. Comes out of his cheek. You don't have tears coming out of your cheeks.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to, but yeah. Tommy does. He's weird. He has a weird glandular problem. So
yeah, it's a genetic thing.
It is a genetic thing. So yeah, wrench every day, get your hands dirty, and I'll see you later.